Hi guys, welcome to Daughter of Light Tarot. In this video we are going to see what messages, insights and guidance the tarot and the universe has for us this week. If you want to know what was happening last week, feel free to check out that video as well. The links will be in the description box down below. Please bear in mind that these are not personal readings, they are general, so they're meant for everyone. But if you are interested in a personal reading, you can contact me on social media. The links for that will also be in the description box. Alright, so let me set out your piles now. I recommend choosing the pile that you are drawn to. If you want to skip ahead to your pile, the timestamps are in the description box down below. This is pile 1, pile 2 and pile 3. And for those of you who require a visual aid in helping you choose, I'm going to add the crystals now. On pile 1 we have a rose quartz, pile 2 we have an amethyst, and pile 3, tiger's eye. This is the rose quartz. The amethyst. And the tiger's eye. Alright, I will see you in the pile that you have chosen. Hi pile 1. Remember, this is a general, not a personal. So absorb that which resonates and discard that which does not. Let's see what you have. Alright, death card. I'm going to shuffle the rest of your cards, and then, as mentioned in the intro, I'm going to pull you an oracle card as well. So apparently this week you have 4 cards. Alright, I'm going to start with the death card. This is what he looks like. Please bear in mind it does not mean actual death. The death card represents change and transformation, life change. This is the 3 of Swords in reverse. This is the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. And this is the 6 of Pentacles upright. Alright, so first thing I see here is a little bit more than the recent past, a little bit further away than the recent past. You had gone through a major life change. Like switch from one stage into the next stage of life. And in your now recent past, it feels as though you have, so upright, this card usually represents heartbreak, but when it's this way around, it represents holding on to pain from the past, because change usually means losing something while gaining something new. You know, it's like moving from one place to another. You lose the space, the place, and perhaps the people, going forward into a new place, which causes an upheaval. It's a major change. It could be that someone left your life and you are now mourning what once was, or you've been really holding on to that pain, like so much so that you've been identifying with it. For example, let's say you once had money and you no longer do, and you are like beating or have been beating yourself up about it, or you've now used this part that has changed, this huge major life change. You've turned it into your identity, and without the sadness and pain about it. I don't necessarily feel sorry for yourself that it's happened, but it's happened so long ago that it's almost at that stage. Like when you have a conversation with people, you don't go without that being mentioned in the conversation, for example. Like having lost whatever that was, it's now become a part of your identity. Like it's how you define yourself. Like you lost this person, you lost this place. Okay, that's what I'm getting there so far. And now because that's the attitude that you've been having towards it, because if you had instead perhaps, like, okay, this happened, let me take this now, what I have now, and make the best of it. Not that you're not making the best of it, but to embrace it more. You wouldn't have that as an identity to yourself. Your identity would be this new. It would be, I can do anything, I can overcome anything, versus, oh, but this happened to me, so fudge life. So the present then now is representing the Ten of Pentacles is reversed. And that to me is, in a way, taking for granted what you have because of what you lost. Because in your mind, what you have lost, or that change that you've gone through, was better than what you have now, instead of allowing yourself to see and experience what is better. But once you do that, and to see the positives that you have and how much you have grown from having lost this. For example, if someone did pass away in the past and you're clinging onto your identity of, if you're a wife, if you're clinging onto your identity of being a widower, instead of letting it go and embracing this new part of your life, you could see this as a chance to grow anew. Like if you did lose a person, would they really want you to sit around like this and not living the life that you know you are supposed to be living? If it was a place, like what if you like move from one place to another and you clinging like that place was better than this place? What does this place actually have to offer for you? Like how does this place benefit you? How can you change your mind to see the best in this place? Because once you do that, I feel like you're going to come into a giving space. You're going to like let that pain go, because it opens up the space for people to reciprocate what you give to them. Instead of clinging on to the negativity, you'll be able to allow the positivity to come in, if that makes sense. Because sometimes when these things do happen to us, we do tend to cling on to those attitudes and viewpoints. But now by clinging on to that viewpoint, you're not allowing the people that are there now, or the new place that is now, to give to you what it is that you deserve. You're not allowing it to make you happy, where it really could if you gave it the chance. It's all about the way that you see things and view things. Only you can give that to yourself. No place, no person, no one is going to make it better. Only you can do that for yourself. Whatever change this was that happened, this major change, if you allow it to empower you, you will see the positives start to come in. You'll start to feel lighter. But that is, once again, completely and totally up to you. This card here, the Six of Pentacles, is telling me that there are people that want to come and give you love, but because you are so shut off, they can't. And you're not allowing yourself to feel the love from these people, for example. Or from this place. It wants to give you abundance. This new situation wants to give you abundance. It wants to share with you. but you're keeping yourself so closed off because of what has happened. You're not allowing yourself to experience your 10 of Pentacles, the abundance that you have now, the completely. So the advice that I'm seeing here is to start giving, because once you give, you receive. Let go of what has happened. It's not going to go anywhere, trust me. It's still going to be there, but you don't need to cling on to it. It is a part of your life now. It is a part of your experience now. The people, the place, the situation, it happened, but it's past now. And you need to let it go. I'm not saying like shut it out, repress it, suppress it. No. It happened. Nothing is going to change the fact that it happened. But you can change. You can choose to embrace what you have now. You can choose to be better, to have a better life, and to start implementing that change. That is up to you. The advice is for you to start giving. Start giving to your new environment. Start, like, I don't know, putting a pot plant in your house. Start changing it up a little bit. The same with people. Start giving a little. You don't have to give all, because I know after this, you have very little energy and you don't want to waste it. And that is brilliant as well. But give where you know you're going to get back. Start giving to people. Start opening up to people, to places, to new experiences. That is the whole point of life. Nothing ever stays the same. Everything changes. Change and death, they go hand in hand. They are the only constants in this life. So embrace it. Go with it. Do your best. Give your best, because you deserve it. And the people around you deserve it too, but you deserve it. I'm going to draw an oracle card now, so let's see what we get. All right. Let's see what the universe extra has to say. We got self-acceptance. Whatever the situation was that happened, it could have affected your self-worth, perhaps, in terms of thinking that things get taken away from you, and that because things get taken away or things happen, it may mean that you don't deserve it. But that is not true at all. Just because you think it doesn't make it so. So accept this new part of yourself. So whatever change that was, yes, a part of yourself is gone now. It is no longer there, because you've come out a different person from experiencing this. It's time for you to accept it, accept yourself and who you are now. And even if the change that happened brought out a darker part of you, accept it, because that part of you that you may experience as unpleasant is there to take care of you. Like there is no such thing as self-sabotage. If something is being like sabotaged, it is because a part of you thinks that you'll be better without it. So think about it that way. And this giving to people, to places, to situations, it's going to allow you to see what you do have to offer. Not just to people around you, but to yourself. And that is so precious. So start off small, you know, like if you've been like so depressed, like you can't even get out of bed in the morning, just put one plate and one cup in the dishwasher. You don't need to do the whole bunch, of course, electricity and yada yada, but just if that's all you can do for the day, then just do that. Because the more you do that, even just one of each thing, just that's it. You've done something for the day, and that itself is progress. You'll find the more that you do it, the more you start to like yourself. And the easier it'll become for you to accept yourself. It'll be easier to become is to accept the things that have happened. Even if you think things are not the way that you think that they should be, it's not going to change it. The only way things are going to change is if you do it yourself. You accept yourself as you are and use that as your stepping point, your ground, and you build up from there. That is how you move forward. It's not easy, no, but it is doable. And you need to decide whether you want to do it. Just for now. You don't have to think about the next week. You don't have to think about the next year. Just for now. What can you do right now to make stuff better for yourself right now? Alright, the message that this card has is you are a perfect child of the universe, and every part of you is wonderful. Your angels and guides guide you to let go of the negative self-judgments, and to enjoy being you. You are much too hard on yourself, they say. Although you enjoy having high standards, it's important to view yourself through loving eyes. Berating yourself only makes your spirit sink. Self-improvement comes from a positive mindset. See yourself through your angel's eyes, and you will see someone who is perfect and holy. Although you have made mistakes in the past, there is nothing that you could have ever said, thought, or done that would change God's, your higher self, the universe, your angels, your spirit guides' love for you. The angels see past your surface mistakes. They see the beating heart of God's love within you, the universe's love within you. They love you unconditionally, and they ask you to love yourself the same way. Alright, pile one, that is all I have for you today. Thank you for watching, and we thank the higher and the other for being here with us and guiding us and assisting us. I'm sending you lots of love and light. Until next time. Hi, pile 2. Please remember, this is a general, not a personal. So absorb that which resonates and discard that which does not. Right, let's see what you have. The 5 of Wands in reverse. Let's see what other messages we have. So apparently, 4 cards for your pile. Alrighty. For the second card, we have the Hermit. Third card, we have the 8 of Swords reversed. And then we have the Hanged Man in the upright position. Okay, right away I feel with these 5 of Wands that there was a conflict amongst people, or perhaps a situation that turned a little bit turbulent in the past, and a party or yourself have chosen to walk away from the conflict, or perhaps it was a person or a situation that was constantly turbulent and caused much anxiety, and because it was unstable or turbulent, one of you decided to walk away from it, or turn your back towards this fighting, And either way, the result is that you are no longer a part of this situation, but you don't have contact with them or it either. Now, usually this Hermit card does mean isolation or stepping away from something to gather perspective and insight. But because the Hermit is upside down, I do feel like it was a little bit unwillingly. Like it might have been willingly, but it feels like you didn't really want to, but you did it anyway. Or you didn't want to and it happened anyway. Someone else decided to leave the situation. But it's definitely in the past. And it feels now perhaps as though you were kind of a little bit stuck, that you can't change the situation or make it better, which is okay, because when Major Arcana cards pop up, it's kind of like a higher order had an influence here, if that makes sense. So because you stepped away and you've kind of are feeling stuck now, which is okay because you were meant to sit tight, because this is giving you the time to reflect. So the Hermit also represents reflecting. Like he takes time out to himself to climb a high mountain. And that gives him new perspective, time to think and to just be with himself, to gain some hindsight on this situation. And now because of this walking away, it does feel like you're going to gain another perspective on it. From this, it feels like you are drawing towards yourself freedom, as well as being able to make better choices for yourself, because now you know what kind of red flags to look at, what red flags to spot by looking at the situation that has happened in the past. For some of you, I feel as though your hands were tied in this situation and you didn't really have a say because someone took that choice out of your hands. For those of you who did not have a choice in this matter, it feels as though you know that it was the best for you, that you learned something from this that had played out. But also, it feels as though you are kind of blaming yourself for what had happened. And I feel it's not your fault. Like, yes, we could all make different choices that could have different outcomes, but those choices were made, and this is the outcome. So I feel like you need to let go of that guilt or self-doubt or self-questioning. Like perhaps we all could have done something better, but we didn't. So now you do have that insight for future going forward. But I definitely feel like it was not your fault and that you need to let go of it. So the Hanged Man says to be patient, observe, learn from it. Look back and learn from it. I definitely feel like with some of you that whatever the situation that happened is that you did walk away because you were either blamed of it being your fault or you were cut out because it was said that it was your fault. But this card, being in reverse, telling me it's not your fault, even though you are somehow finding a way that it is your fault. But if it's something that you did not physically do, remember, you're not responsible for other people's actions and choices. That is their responsibility. And no matter how much we try to help, we can't always help them because they're not willing to listen. So if that is your situation, I want you to know that is not your fault. People are responsible for themselves. You are responsible for yourself, for what you think, what you feel, how you react and respond to situations. And it is also your responsibility to learn and to better yourself from it. Just as that is other people's responsibilities with themselves. You are not responsible for another person turning out to be a shitty person. No. Those are those people's choices. It has nothing to do with you. And the best thing that could have been done is to walk away from such a toxic situation. That is always the best thing, because you cannot fix other people. They need to fix themselves. They need to be willing to fix themselves. Okay, so I feel like some of you may also have been seeing that from this situation. And that has changed your perspective on life and people. I feel as though for some of you may not be wanting to willingly to trust people again, and that's fine. But don't just shut them out. Okay, always give someone a chance, and when your red flags come up, you know. Then you know, and that's fine. But I feel like you're stepping out stronger through this, from this. And because you know this now, you'll be able to teach other people this as well. And if you have been beating yourself up for a situation that you did not have any control over, you need to stop. That's not okay. You're not responsible for another human being's choices and actions. We have the ability to discern for ourselves. We are not stupid and we are not useless. Remember that. I'm not saying don't be responsible for what you say, what you think, and how you respond, because for that you have to be as well. Okay. Then the last message for people who have not yet gained perhaps the perspective, the Hangman says, hang tight. All will be revealed. With this woman that's blindfolded, there's more to be revealed. That's what I'm feeling is coming towards you. There's more to the situation that needs to unfold and play out. And so hang tight, be patient, no beating yourself up, no blaming games, just wait, see, observe, learn, and experience. I'm going to pull some oracle cards now and see what other messages the universe has for us. Oh, healing. See, from this comes healing. For some of you, I feel like I need to pay attention to your dreams, because the things that you missed out. So like when you are focused in a situation, right, your focus is on that situation, and your subconscious mind picks up on the things that you aren't paying any attention to. So I feel like your dreams are trying to reveal stuff to you, to show you things. So pay attention to that. That's also how our spirit guides and the universe talks to us, our higher selves, is also through dreams and your subconscious mind. But I wanted you to see the healing. There's an angel holding the person while they sleep and relax, take time for themselves. It's very important to take time for yourself, because you can't constantly be in a conflict situation and not give yourself rest. Rest is where we heal. Even when you are sick and you've got a cold or the flu or something and you sleep a lot, that gives your body time to recover. And stepping away from toxic situations also gives your psyche the time to recover, to rest. And then in that healing phase, you build up new defenses. You become stronger, because now you know what it is you need to look out for when it comes to people, places, and situations. All right, this oracle card says, a situation that has caused you concern is on the mend. You are a natural healer, and your healing thoughts have manifested into form. Sometimes a situation cannot heal until you release the challenge completely, so that healing light can enter it. Your worries will soon be over, because this card signifies a healing has occurred. To realize this healing, however, You must first stop focusing on what is wrong and instead affirm everything is in divine and perfect order right now. You have natural healing abilities, and this card asks you to have faith that God or the universe works through you as an earth healing angel. Hold thoughts of love around any situation that seems to need healing. Visualize the situation as healed right now. Then give thanks to God or the universe for this healing and completely release everything to the angels or your spirit guides. The powerful effects of your healing work touches many lives. Alright, my pal twos, that is all I have for you. Thank you for watching, and we thank the higher and the other for being here with us and assisting us and guiding us. I'm sending you lots of love and light. Until next time. Hi, pile 3. Remember, this is a general reading and not a personal. So absorb that which resonates and leave that which does not. Let's see what you have. Very tongue-tied. Sheesh. Alright. So first up we have the Justice card. Let's shuffle and see what else you have. Alright, we have 4 cards for you as well. So your second card is the Knight of Swords. And then we have the 5 of Swords. And then we have the 2 of Cups. Okay. So here it looks as though something has been said to someone by a third party which has caused conflict between yourself and someone else. So I don't know if you were the one that got the information or the other person is the one that got the information from someone else. But this person came in charging without having all the facts and not seeing the whole picture. See here, you can't see behind her. Like, it's completely covered. Though she's in the right position, she's right, she's just. But I feel like this person came in charging for the battle after having been armed with information from a third party. I feel as though this information could potentially be correct, but it might have been twisted to benefit this third party for their own personal gain. And because I'm feeling like this is you, and because you were minding your own business, doing your own thing, I feel like the truth is going to come out about this person. And that whoever this is, they are going to see that they were right to respond to such information, but they were not right to attack you on it. And they will also see that this person was only doing it for their own benefit. But I feel like you've been telling this person as well that this person does this, that does things for their own personal gain. And this person has not been listening and just goes in charging the whole time. And you're just like sitting there minding your own business, doing your own thing, living your own life. And here comes this person kicking on you, which was this person's intent. But this person, I feel as though they will and they are going to see this person for who they truly are. that they enjoy taking things from others and keeping it for themselves. As you can see, this person's taken all the swords for himself. But I feel like there will be a resolution, a coming together, and it will be sorted out, realized. It will be fine. A reconciliation will happen. Also, I feel like this person will then get what they deserve. Might not be necessarily what you think they deserve. Perhaps you don't even think they deserve anything. But if you think about it, how many swords can you actually carry before you end up cutting yourself? And in this picture, it feels like this person, this picture, this card, it feels like this person does not have a play. They no longer have relevance. Yeah. I'm going to pull an oracle card and see what additional messages the universe has for us. Sheesh. Oh, power. See, this person just wants power. But also, that is the reason that this person is doing it, is for power and control over people. But what else I'm getting from this is, because of the situation that happens, you have the opportunity to stand up for yourself and to get back your power that you've been giving away because you don't necessarily want to lose this person or these people. But I feel like you're stepping into your power and saying, I'm not taking this shit anymore. I deserve better. And because you take up that stance, you do get better. But let's see what the card says. All right, it says, you now allow yourself to express your power. Being powerful is safe for you. Knowing that you express your power with love, not with malice or ill intent or for your own personal gain. It's done so with love. You have all of the power of your Creator within you. All the power of divine love, wisdom, and intelligence is available to you. You have the spiritual power to see angels and the future. You have intellectual power to tap into the universal wisdom of the one mind. You have emotional power to empathize with others, and physical power that is truly unlimited. The angels ask you to give them any fears you may have connected with being a powerful person. Your angels see a quiet and beautiful aspect of your true power, stemming from the only power in the universe, divine love. Allow yourself to shine with this radiant love so that your true power can radiate out into the world in miraculous ways. Alright, pile 3, that's really nice. Own your power. Don't say sorry for yourself. Be you. As long as it's done with love and no ill intent, you're always in the right. Alright, thank you for watching. That's all I have for you. We thank the higher and the other for being here with us and for assisting us and guiding us always. Until next time.